Hi. The last time we were discussing the grammar in terms of ukalo, drasva, dirgha, plutaha, I said offhandedly there are three more sutras coming involving vowels. And as often is the case when I say things offhand, it was not entirely correct. There are five more. And the first of those is this unassuming little sutra, Achischa, 1 to 28 in Siddhanta Kaumudi and in Ashtadhyayi, and 35 in Siddhanta Kaumudi. Now, when I first encountered this sutra, I did not think much about it. It seemed like something that didn't need to take up a lot of my thought process and time. And it was only over time that I began to understand that I hadn't understood it at all. So the anuvritihi to Achischa is the preceding sutra, essentially. Hrasva dirgha plutaha ach. Hrasva dirgha plutaha ach. Adhyahara, to clarify the structure, iti yatra tatra vidiyate asti. So the full sutra, as we construct it, would be Rasvaha dirgaha plutaha iti. We've heard that before when iko guna vritti iti, when guna and vritti are enjoined by the words guna and vritti. So Rasvaha dirgaha pluta iti, when the words Rasva dirga pluta are enjoined, yatra ach vidiyate tatra achaha cha asti. So, wherever an ach is enjoined, rasvaha dirgaha pluta iti, with the words rasva dirga and pluta, the word achaha is also present. And as we know, that means achahastane. And this, as I said, is a similar construction to iko guna vritti, and they also have in common that they are both exceptions to a sutra we already know well. 1152, alontyasya. What is alontyasya? The stanin comes in place of allaha antasya, the last one. So let's look at how this plays out for Achischa. Now, this is the example we've used here. We've also briefly discussed. It's 8282 in Siddhanta in Ashtadhyayi and 93 in Siddhanta Kaumudi. Vakyasya tehe pluta udataha. Vakyasya tehe pluta udataha. And I may have mentioned that this is a sutra that I'm very fond of because it begins a series of sutras that are absolutely, explicitly, uniquely related to the spoken word. So the meaning is the T of a spoken sentence may be replaced by a pluta udata. For right now, we'll just think about the pluta part. So what is this T? Well, we've also discussed this sutra, 1164 Ashtadhyayi and 79 in Siddhanta Kaumudi, Achontyadi T. T is the group of letters which begins with the final vowel. In the group of letters that it's discussing. So the fullness of Vakyasya tehe pluta udataha is Vakyasya tehe achahastane udata plutaha syat. vakyasya tehe achaha, achahasthane, udataha plutaha syat. Now, this is where achaha comes in, because vakyasya tehe plut udataha allows there to be a high-pitched, prolongated vowel in the last segment of a spoken sentence. If it were not for achascha being here and clarifying that this pluta udata comes in place not of alontyasya, not of the whole t, it comes in place of the vowel pertaining to t. So, for instance, if you had a situation in which the word or the name Agnichit came in, that is a case in which the last vowel, E, and again, T is that which begins with the last vowel, so the T would be chid, and if it weren't for achascha, the application of vakyasya tehe pluta udataha would give us agnichi. Thanks to achascha, alontyasya is overruled, and the correct form, agnichi, I can't do the udata, but I'm sure I don't do it justice, is given. So that's the kind of place that this little achaha, cha, that is easy, or at least was easy for me to overlook, fills in a potential gap. And again, we know that given how important real estate is in the grammar, there would not be an entire sutra, achascha, if it didn't matter. Thank you.